Hi guys, it's Simon from Jaeger here with your October newsletter. I know that most of you that watch the video or read the newsletter are either managers or you're business owners. And if you're anything like me, what I can tell you is one of the first things that you want to do when you see a problem is to fix it. That's what we're born to do. That's what we're paid to do, most of us. So what's happening in that fix-it arena is what Stephen Covey calls your circle of concern. The things that worry you, the things that you need or want to fix, end up in that circle of concern. But I want to talk this week about what happens when you come across a problem that you're not actually able to fix, because not all problems that you face are actually soluble. And I'll give you an example here. Maybe, particularly at the moment, you're a little worried about what's going to be happening in the economy, and maybe there's a downturn coming, and how that may affect your job. Obviously, that's a genuine concern that could happen. But how do you personally fix the economy? I think the truth is that you know that you can't. So if you can't fix an issue, what do you do about it? So that fixing is what Stephen Covey calls your circle of influence. So your circle of influence is those things that you can actually affect. Obviously, the economy is outside of that circle of influence. So I'm here to talk about, if you can't fix something, the next step is that you have to forgive it. And when I say forgive it, what I mean is you have to give yourself the permission to understand that you can't fix something, and therefore there is no point you spending any time or energy worrying about something that you can't fix. So in that area of forgiveness, maybe what you need to be doing is, rather than concentrating on the economy tanking and taking a downturn and how that may affect your job, look on the other side of the equation, which is, well, what's the real concern there? Your concern isn't necessarily that you may lose your job, although yes, that is a worry. Your concern is, I don't have a job, therefore I won't have money. Okay, so now we can look at this from a different perspective, which is, well, maybe I need to start saving more, maybe we need to start cutting our expenses, or maybe it's even, should I start looking for a job in a different industry where it's recession-proof? Okay, so now we're off into a different area. So if you can't fix it, maybe you can forgive it, but if you can't forgive it, the next thing you have to do is forget it. If you can't fix it and you can't forgive it, you have to forget it. And by forgetting it, I mean you understand there is nothing at all that you can do in the scenario, this situation. So if all you do is spend energy worrying about it, then you're going down a rabbit hole. You're sinking a lot of energy into something which has got no purpose for you. So the forget it avenue that you're going down is basically forgetting about this particular problem, which gives you permission to expend energy on something that you can sort out. So there we go. We've got fix it, forgive it, or forget it. It's a process that I use with my clients very regularly to do with all sorts of business issues, just to help them to be able to sort out how you deal with a specific problem. So hopefully you found that interesting and that you can go and implement that in your daily lives and in your workplace. So until I see you again in November, I'm going to say have a great Halloween, and I'll see you next month. Okay, bye-bye.